So Jeremy has officially started planning the wedding.
I am officially going to the wedding. Yep, let's go home. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and use code WT9. New players get an instant deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. That's code WT9 only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 887-897777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One per new customer, must opt in and make minimum $5 deposits within 7 days, 168 hours of registering new account max. Match $100 in casino credits, which require one-time playthrough within 7 days, 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/new player offer 2024.
Welcome back to Wild Til 9.
Death is upon me. Death is upon me.
I want to call it out. I don't think we should have done this podcast. I think everyone who's listening to this is going to feel icky after this is done.
No, it's going to be totally fine. I had much less of a voice earlier today.
Yeah.
And I sound worse than I feel.
Okay.
If that's any consolation.
Well, I don't mind how you feel.
The Bachelorette plague has come for me.
What?
The Bachelorette plague. Oh no.
That's all we have time for today.
How do you say it?
Not plague.
Oh my God,
I mean, how do you spell plague?
Plague.
That's okay. That was good. But plague?
How would you say it?
What about the U? Why don't you pronounce
plague.
the U?
It's a plague.
Plague.
It doesn't rhyme with flag.
I think this falls. I get really stressed when I say the word vague.
That would be
because
that's fine.
I want to say vague.
Oh.
So I think this is a known one. So it's not plague.
And Canada's not going to claim this one either.
No, this isn't a Canada problem. This is a me
Okay,
problem.
so you got the Bachelor plague.
I got the Bachelorette plague.
Okay.
How's that?
Sure.
Plague.
It's not.
Plague.
I'm questioning.
Plague.
I don't even know how to say it anymore.
Plague.
Please. Wait, what do you mean the Bachelorette plague?
I don't know. I probably just caught something on the airplane back.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like The Bachelor.
No. Oh, but I am deeply invested in The Bachelor. If anyone wants to talk about that. Also, I'm just so glad that Joey doesn't have jaundice. Like there was a whole thing about his eyes looking really, really yellow, and people on TikTok bullied him so hard into him today having to make a video saying that he has like a very specific syndrome from when he got sick in high school, and a byproduct of that symptom is having kind of yellowed eyes, but he's totally healthy. So anyways, Bachelor Joey, I'm so glad that you don't have jaundice. Congratulations. I hope you find your wife. No one should have
to make that disclaimer.
I felt so bad. I'm going to be honest. I did send a TikTok or two to other Bachelor watchers being like, maybe he does have jaundice.
Don't you get jaundice from like not having enough nourishment?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that like scurvy?
You should have seen the crazy shit that was flying around. People were like, oh, it's probably because he's a tennis player and his eyes have been in the sun too much, they got tan. People were wild with the conspiracy theories on why his eyes were so yellow.
The fact that we have the internet and we still are coming up with just like out of pocket fucking theories. Anyway, I'm thrilled that he doesn't have jaundice. I feel like I'm halfway invested in this season.
Are you?
I've listened to quite a bit.
You did watch most of the episode yesterday.
Yeah. I think it's possibly the worst thing that you like.
No, you dislike Drag Race more.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
You talk more shit louder during Drag Race.
Are you trying to get me killed? But I don't like. They're mean.
They're
to each other.
So they're so catty. They come for the throat.
I think sometimes it's because there's like a discrepancy, and like someone's just a lot funnier than the other person, and I'm like,
also,
oh, that was mean.
Some of them are like nice and charismatic and can like make a dig at another queen, and it's funny and it's like loving. But like the villain of the season, Plain Jane, like she is not a loving, friendly individual.
She leaves no crumbs, babe. She left no crumbs.
Jeremy asked last
episode. She ate the whole meal.
He was like, what does it mean to leave no crumbs?
She ate.
Babe, it means that you slayed the house down boots so hard that you ate it up, no crumbs.
That's what I said. That's basically what I said.
It is basically what you said.
Yeah.
It is basically
what did I say the other day? Like in the middle of a normal circumstance, and I was like, I left no crumbs.
Yeah,
you were almost proud of me.
Almost. It was so close to being right.
To me, I just think that like sometimes I feel bad. That's all.
Yeah, no. Sometimes they are incredibly mean, but I will say is that it's charisma, uniqueness. Like you're serving cunt.
Oh boy, let's move on.
Because it's serving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Just because you can make an acronym out of it doesn't mean you should.
I don't know. RuPaul disagrees.
Okay, that's different.
RuPaul disagrees.
Yeah, but you're not Ru at all. You can't.
No.
And I just that's a word that's only acceptable when you're in London.
And the Aussies. Aussies
Really?
go hard with the C word.
Yeah, but that's just like lost British people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rude.
No, I never use the C word. I've probably only called in small groups of friends, maybe like two people the C word.
Like locker room talk?
What?
Like locker room talk?
I would say.
Is it like a joke when like no one's listening? Is that funny to you?
I would say more like murderous dog people talk.
So Nikki Phillippi. Got it. Did you want to? You don't need to. That one's rough. That one would be tough.
It's just so abrasive.
I've heard a grown ass man, like with 10 toes in the sand, call a woman that. And
that's crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy because no one can get on board with that.
No.
It's like, hey, just like walk away.
I'm sure the Brits and the Aussies totally disagree, but
it's different.
It's different. It's different here. Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Wait, what do we say that they think is like, oh my God, I can't believe they said that? Do we have anything?
I'm sure it's America. I'm sure.
Because it's offensive, not because of like stupid.
Yeah.
Like y'all. They think that's ridiculous.
Right, but it's not offensive.
Right.
I don't know, but this is an incredible segue into something that I cannot wait to get your reaction from. The best part is that producer Shoshana also it didn't click for her. So I'm so excited to get your reaction.
What didn't click for her? Oh boy, it's like what didn't click for her, and I just see a face appear.
Look, I don't make the rules, but you are either a W girl, a C girl, or a D girl. And I'm not going to explain because I might get banned from TikTok if I actually use the words. But what I can say is if you are a W girl, we cannot be friends. Because I hate that word, more than anything. But if you're a D girl, you're a woman of my own heart. We can be friends forever. And if you're a C girl, you're just a freak.
W?
Any guesses?
W, C, and D?
W, C, and D.
Okay. Can we ask questions? Because
Sure.
no, I don't. I get nothing off of that.
First, really nothing. Okay, let me read you some of the.
What do you think I should be getting? What am I missing?
This all makes sense. I mean, truthfully, I thought it was going to make sense a lot sooner, but apparently
I even read some of the comments.
Okay, so I was going to say, Jeremy, let me give you the full experience where let me read you some of the comments first, and then you can ask your questions. Okay, I'm an L girl. L is in Lost. Okay.
I guess, I'm also an L girl.
So here's one to give you more context.
Me too.
Yeah, so sorry. C girl when I'm being vocal, it's got the glitter emojis on both sides. D girl when I'm being casual, and a W girl when we're joking about it. Okay. W girl when I'm being funny. D girl most of the time. C girl when I'm boosting the ego. Okay, here's one. Here's a good one.
Oh.
Shoshana, are you with me?
I think I'm with you.
Are you with me?
I have a guess, but Jeremy needs to figure it out.
Okay, and then Shoshana and I can say what kind of girls we are, and then maybe that'll. Okay.
I know what kind of girls you guys are.
So D girl. What kind of girls are we, Jeremy?
Well, you're my girl. And shows her own girl.
I thought you had a banger joke teed up there, and you really let me down.
I have been nothing but berated this entire podcast. And
okay, this one, D girl in the streets, but a C girl in the sheets. That's a good one.
There are already sayings for these. What?
I'm scared of C girls. I want to be a C girl, but I'll laugh.
Can I ask a question?
You may.
So I don't understand W still. I'm super lost on W. I think I have C and D. Is this something that you would say to somebody else, not about something pertaining to you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm with you on
Yes,
C and D,
yes,
but I'm
yes.
so lost
Okay.
on W.
Okay, but the sentence that she just said,
Yeah.
does that make sense to anybody? I mean, like that's something you would say, not about you, about them, to them. What?
Well, Lauren
Yeah,
got it.
I got it. So I'm a D girl, and C.
So wait, you're friends with her?
Yeah, her and I, she is a woman of my people. I'm a D girl, and the C girl feels too abrasive, and I'm a W girl when I'm feeling silly. I agree.
What the hell
No
is W?
no one has said silly. You just added that in.
Isn't that what that girl said at the
Oh
beginning?
my God, I got it. I got W. Okay.
Oh no, she said I'm a C girl when I'm being vocal. Yeah, I'm a W girl when I'm feeling silly. Would you like to ask a question
No.
for $200?
No, I just want to curl up in a ball and just give up.
Cock, dick, wiener. Which one you're gonna say? How you refer to the penis?
What?
Like I don't ever
Did
say.
I skip a page of instructions or clues?
I
You're
don't
telling
know.
me everybody got their head around that besides me from that?
Well, I would say that 6,000 girls.
Wait, cock, dick, or wiener?
Yeah, I would say 6,000 girls said they're an L girl. They're a girl. They're a lost girl.
Okay,
So
cock? Ew.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels so abrasive.
If it's not
I'm
a
not
rooster,
a C girl. No,
I don't wanna hear it.
Also, the way that you say cock is crazy.
It's Chicago. It's cock. It's cock. It's cock.
With 3 A's.
You don't get to tell me that I say things weird when you said
Plag.
plag.
I stand by plag.
Yeah, I would say dick or wiener before cock any day.
Oh, cock is last.
Once
for
again,
sure.
male rooster.
Cock is last.
Male chicken? Rooster? Male?
I wouldn't even.
Male
I
chicken.
wouldn't even say that. I'd say rooster. I would literally not even say cock.
I would only say that because I'm trying to be offensive.
Right.
Right.
It just feels so abrasive.
But like,
I would say dick is my go-to. Wiener again when I'm feeling silly,
okay,
and cock never.
right.
One girl when she was saying when I'm trying to, what did she say?
But-
when I'm boosting the ego, like if she was saying it to her partner, I'm assuming.
Or, anyway, so I guess that's actually where I was going with that. So,
Someone in the comments also said Richard, dick.
I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you though. Okay. I wish that I had taken a survey or I had like taken better notes, but I would be fascinated to like
Get the results
peer
on this?
back into the verbiage that is used by the average hookup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm also someone who is wildly uncomfortable by people who are way more comfortable with like dirty talk than I am.
Oh, we would die.
Yeah.
We would die.
Like,
die.
but like, can you imagine me trying to keep like a straight face of just like, oh God.
Oh, if I tried saying something, even using the word cock, there's no world. I would burst out laughing. There's no world. There's no world.
But but just for a moment,
Yeah.
you're 1.5 feet taller than whoever is in bed with you. You're a lot larger. And like, you're having to contain the giggles when it's supposed to be a sexual experience. Like I've been in that position.
Who's giggling?
Me on the inside. How do you take that seriously?
I don't know.
I feel like you should
can't.
that should be a hinge question ahead of time.
Right. It's like you've got
Wait.
your political affiliation, your stance on dirty talk.
Wait, what's the guy version of this though?
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, I guess there'd be P, V, C.
Oh, see, okay.
Yeah, right?
So wait, you said what?
P,
Uh-huh.
V,
Mm-hmm.
C.
Uh,
Well, there's a couple different C's. I've got a COO happening here.
Chief Operating Officer?
Coochie.
Coochie? No, that's okay.
Coochie.
How many men have you heard refer to it as a coochie?
No.
Just
I'm just thinking out loud.
okay.
As an owner of one, I'm thinking out loud.
Okay.
What else you got? The P is makes me want to die.
TBR.
T?
TBR.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, I know. Of course. Show, isn't she stupid for not already getting it? Isn't she ridiculous? Okay, do you have any ask a question? Go ahead. TBR.
Can I get the next letter?
No.
The only word that's coming up right now is
Wait,
torrent.
Go ahead.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is all that's coming up for me, and that's not applicable.
No.
He's not thinking about V anymore.
Ah.
Taint?
Shoshana. What? No.
I'm an L girl now. I'm an L girl.
What's an L girl?
Lost. I'm lost.
Got it. I we swapped places. Titties?
Oh, Jeremy, you got off the coochie.
I'm sorry. You didn't give me any context clues whatsoever when we started this.
Yeah, but you're bouncing body parts now. Stay with me.
The girls have so much to choose from.
Okay, titty, boob. What was the other one? Titty,
R.
boob, rack.
Rack.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you did.
3 for 3.
You did. Well, try number 3.
Yeah.
But yes, I can't think of any others. Oh, wait, no, ass. There's got to be.
We're just naming body parts. Then I feel as if taint should go along with that then.
With the ass?
Yeah, that's next door.
Yeah, but like when a guy is thinking about an ass,
You're not thinking about the taint?
I don't think so, no. I mean, I'm sure that there's some like taint forward guys out there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like taints and toes.
Taints and toes.
That's got to be a Reddit channel.
Yeah. Oh,
Channel.
I'm sure.
Subreddit.
Page.
Yikes. How fucking old am I?
Okay, so the other. Okay, anyway, do we feel closed on that? How do you feel?
Yeah, but I also think that there's a level of like I'm sure that there's more words that we're not thinking of.
This one says PP. This person said confused and lesbian.
What? Oh, confused and lesbian. Got it. Yeah.
Club Pilates commented, "Can someone help us out here?" This person says gummy worm, which is crazy.
Gummy worm?
That's a no.
No. I'm trying to think of like what because when you for anyone who grew up the opposite sex of their one and only parent.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of like the just the generic non-sexual like.
Yeah. What did your mom say?
I'm trying to remember.
My parents said privates.
I think that might have been it.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
That felt like.
Was that about the time you were going to like Sunday school and so and like checking out church for a little bit?
Right. That was in the church era.
Yeah, that's a church era type of.
That was a church
vocab,
era. Yeah.
You say bum, and I feel like a lot of Canadians say bum.
Really?
Not butt.
I say butt too.
Nope, never. Always bum. Always.
I feel like with the dogs though, I'll be like, "Are you sitting on your bum?"
No, but like you and your mom both like refer to it as a bum.
Do we?
Always. I find it so endearing.
Bum. I guess I didn't realize.
Yeah.
That I'm a bum girl.
But I'm trying to think of like the weird things that like I've heard a penis called in my day, and I can't, of course, think of a single one of them right now. But yeah.
I feel like Willy was the other one that parents used.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Like I think about being at my neighbor's house when we were growing up, and like she had a crazy younger brother who was like, remember Donnie from the Wild Thornberrys?
Yes.
Yeah, like this kid was basically like Donnie,
Okay.
and the parents were always just screaming things at this wild child.
Donnie, put your weenie away.
Ended up being a lawyer.
They usually do.
Ended up being a lawyer, so he really found himself. But yeah, his parents, and I feel like they used the word Willy.
Willie.
He was naked all the time.
It would have been privates for sure.
Yeah,
Privates.
I agree. That was ours too.
Yeah. Okay.
So then next on my For You page is this, and then I saw I'm on phosphophenophorus talk now. Syphonophore.
Syphilis talk?
Not syphilis talk. So last episode we talked about Jeremy actually. Yes, Syphonophorus rex.
Oh, you know how I get on the STEM channel sometimes and I don't know?
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I disabled my STEM channel. I said, don't even make this a tab on my TikTok. I don't
Why
want to
would you do that?
Because I don't want to see it.
Okay, but like, if you were to be entertained and not realize you were on the STEM channel,
Yeah.
why would that be a problem?
Right. That's fine.
So like,
Just slip the STEM videos into my normal For You page.
Okay.
Because every time I've ended on the STEM page, I'm like, I don't want to be here.
If every single time you see like a service worker like mending to a fence, fixing a cable, or just doing something that is very much like with their hands, and you just spend a lot of time on that, you too can have a For You page like me.
I want to give a shout out to one of the Tillies who is a soon-to-be marine biologist who followed up on the episode this week. Based on our past conversation of the Syphonophorus rex. What's it called again?
As far as I'm concerned, it is the Syphonophorus rex.
Okay, hang on. All right, Tillies, new year, new you, right? Okay, I know that statement is wildly overused, but I do think the new year is a great time to start fresh when it comes to finances. You can start recovering from holiday spending, creating new budgets, and preparing for tax season. Making progress with your money starts today. With the right checking account, this year can feel easier.
Chime's online checking account has tons of benefits that millions of members love, like fee-free overdraft up to $200 for eligible members. It's a debit card so good, your overdraft paying friends will want to switch too. Plus, get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, all while managing your money on the go 24/7.
If I had the option to get paid up to 2 days earlier when I was younger, all I can say is life would have been so much easier. This is a massive benefit of Chime. I also love that with Chime, you can directly pay your friends, Chime member or not, and cash out your money fee-free. Group dinners will become a whole lot less stressful.
Tired of those monthly fees that seem to pop out of nowhere? Chime hears you. They've ditched the monthly minimum balance and overdraft fees. Plus, they offer access to over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. That's more than the top 3 national banks combined. And finding one is a breeze with the Chime app. Sign up for Chime today. Joining takes just minutes. Get started at chime.com/WT9. That's chime.com/WT9. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Early access to direct deposits funds depends on payer. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply.
So it's no secret that I am obsessed with our latest sponsor, Skims. I've been wearing their underwear for a while now, but I just recently tried their bras and all I can say is, wow. I've never been a bra wearing girly until I found Skims. They actually make bras for women that you don't want to take off the second that you get home. Even the underwire bras are seriously comfy. I barely even notice when I'm wearing one. I'm also practically fused to their Fits Everybody t-shirt bra. It's like my second skin. This thing goes with every single outfit and doesn't make you count down the minutes to freedom from it because, plot twist, it's actually comfy. I want to buy one in every single color and I swear I'm 2 seconds away from buying out their entire collection. Who needs savings when you can have an endless supply of the cutest, comfiest gear? Kim K wasn't playing games when she dreamed up Skims. I'm about to overhaul my entire bra drawer with her collection. Shop Skims bras at skims.com, now available in 62 sizes, 30A through 46H. Plus, get free shipping on orders over $75. If you haven't yet, be sure to let them know we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. We got a couple marine biologist majors. Okay, siphonophores are in fact one form of what we normally call jellyfish, a group that actually comprises diverse creatures in the phylum. Oh, this is a word that's not in my vocab. It is made up of thousands of individual organisms called zooids, each contributing to...
Zooids? Isn't it
Zooids.
Yeah.
Zooids?
Yeah, it's oid.
Oh, there should be a third O in there, to be honest. Right?
No, totally.
If they're trying to say zooids,
I was going to say the same thing.
I think that there should be a third O. They are predatory carnivores. Their diet consists of a variety of copepods, small crustaceans, and small fish. Generally, the diets of strong swimming siphonophores consist of smaller prey, and the diets of weak swimming siphonophores consist of larger prey. So anyways, shout out to Trisha, who is a soon-to-be marine biologist. And another girl, Kendall, she's also a biology major. The weird rod part is what tells them where to go, and the back portion is how it eats and is where the stinger cells are at. The common one people know about is the Portuguese man-o-war. It's really cool.
Oh, wait, I know what that is.
I saw one in real life.
What?
I have a picture on my phone.
No way.
I literally have a photo. I will pull it up.
Pull up your photo library. Let's scan through it.
I would do that too.
No.
You failed that test. You failed that test.
I think she passed.
Well, I'll pull it up. I saw one in the ocean, and there was all these local people in the Caribbean who knew what it was, and they were like, "Do not go in the ocean. That one could kill you."
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And then this Dutch man went out into the ocean with a big pool net and got it out. So
and got it out?
Yeah. So rest in peace.
Wait,
he killed it.
He fished it out.
Right.
Oh, is it like one of those things where it's too dangerous?
Yeah, like because it will kill you.
Wow.
It'll kill
you.
So
it stings it just poison?
That one biology major said the back half is a stinger.
But is it poison? Like, how does it kill you?
I cannot believe we have so many questions about Stephanophorus.
Okay, but that thing is an alien.
Okay, so then I got a TikTok about a surfer or a kayaker. Shall we pull it up?
Yeah.
And the scale of this thing next to a human, because I feel like the last TikTok we watched, he was underwater. And we were like, oh, what the shit is that?
We talked about this. They were underwater.
He was underwater.
He
was doing a little swimmy.
No, they. We discussed this.
He's giving asexual.
They.
Okay, look at this. Okay, kayaker. If this was me, I'd be like, oh, I just swim up next to the Loch Ness Monster.
Right.
You're like, hey, Nessie.
Oh, whoa. Wait.
The hell is that?
What? Look at it go. It just keeps going.
Okay, so it's
huge.
like
It just keeps going.
Okay, it looks kind of like an eel from right now.
It looks like a giant ass eel.
Or like a massive tentacle.
Oh, God, it's so gross. I hate that
I
it's
would not
Wait.
have a clue what that is. But they're all connected.
connected. Australian.
Anyone can tell me what this is?
Holy
Let me
shit.
know in the
Ew,
comments.
look at it.
Wait, so it's translucent, right?
I hate that it's translucent. That makes sense why it's in like the jellyfish family, though.
Also, why it's super low in the ocean, just brings its own light.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So-
That thing's got to be 25 feet
But
long.
it's a bunch of different things that are like joined together, right?
The human centipede.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Really?
Did you?
watched it?
Did you?
Of course I did.
Why
That's
would
like-
you watch
that's
that?
like prime fucking dude. Like we watched the dumbest things.
Yeah, but you hate things like that.
I also watched the Pain Olympics.
The what?
Mm.
What's the Pain Olympics?
Yeah, if you have to ask, good.
What is that?
Uh,
Is this like a 2 girls 1 cup thing?
literally that, but way worse.
Like, is it
We're
like
not going to talk about
a
it.
shitty version
We're
of
not going to talk about
Jackass?
it. We're not going to talk about it.
Well, now I'm curious.
No, I assure you, you don't want to talk about it. It's read the description on Google of what that would be. It was peak internet. It couldn't
seems
exist
like
today.
it seems like knockoff Jackass.
You know what it would be today? It would be on like Tor, 4chan. Like you wouldn't be able
Truth
to.
Social.
No, much worse.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
The BME Pain Olympics was an online video that went viral a long time ago, and it's a compilation of different men and women doing some intense and extreme things to their genitals, such as cutting and slicing the penis and vagina, hammering a nail through the lips of a vagina, smashing a brick down onto the penis, and even one guy cutting half of his penis off.
Yep. Also, like, there's just so many like things where it's like there's so many opportunities for someone not to post that.
Yeah, but you decided to edit it together and post it.
Like, can you imagine trying to get one job after that?
Oh my God. Oh, that's disgusting.
I recognize your face from somewhere. I can't place it.
Oh God. Even like the stuff in Jackass,
Oh, Jackass was
tame
rated
compares
G
to this. Yeah,
compared to that.
yeah.
I think that was like my first exposure to like, oh, the world's fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Can you imagine like all of us around like on like Windows 98 around like a 13-inch monitor that like had a tube like front to it, just like
Yeah.
sitting there going, what do they do? Oh, God.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I will stay in the dark on this one.
Oh, no, we're both in the
I
dark.
will stay on my Syphilis Rex.
I can't watch pain. Like I can't, like even if it's like a surgery, can't do it.
No interest.
You
No,
can
thank
do surgery stuff.
I can kind of, but I don't like seeing guts.
No, at all.
I don't like seeing innards.
I mean, I don't
Keep
like,
your innards on the inside.
they should be on the inside.
Yeah, keep your innards in.
Yeah. Speaking of successful innards, Diggy has 2 less teeth today.
I thought you were gonna somehow segue that into how you got a suit, and I was like, how's he gonna transition this? Can't wait to
I'm
see.
not that good. No. Diggy had a couple things that were on the inside that are no longer on the inside.
R.I.P. May those couple teeth rest in peace.
But he's okay. He's doing well.
It is alarming how fast Diggy bounces back.
Yeah.
I have been trying to keep this dog from doing a fucking Zoom all day, and he got out of surgery 24 hours ago.
You have to like tell people who aren't aware that he had surgery, like, hey, by the way, like he should be taking
Don't
it easy right
engage
now.
in play right now.
Yeah.
Don't engage in play because he wants to be bouncing off of the couch.
I saw one of the cutest dobies that was probably 9 months or so on Rodeo today. Had full ears, full tail, so good. Took a shit right in the middle of Rodeo. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That's
It was perfect. I thought it was adorable.
Moose has done that before as well too. When we used to live in downtown LA, Moose was a downtown LA dog as a puppy, which is crazy.
But
but why he's fearless around large noises and also likes everyone because we lived in an apartment, so we were just like out and about so often. But he took many a shit in the middle of an intersection, and just the panic that sets in as the light turns green.
One of my huskies refused to poop on anything that was not grass, and sometimes you really struggle to find grass.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it was, unless there was like a natural thing. And like, even if there was like a little bit of grass, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like it was ingrained in him. Like,
right. Poop on grass.
Pee on grass.
Yeah.
Don't poop or pee on thing that is not grass.
That's kind of great though.
Yeah. And so like, you're like trying to get him to go in like the one airport spot and before like 4 hours and like, you can't go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough. That's tough.
Dog parenting things.
So Jeremy has officially started planning the wedding.
I am officially going to the wedding. I'm going to be there. And I'm going to have something to wear.
That is so great.
When I was explaining to the person today who, so I went and shopped at 2 stores.
Oh,
for both my suit and my ring.
Oh, yes.
I literally went to the second one on both occasions just for like I looked at a couple other options too. Like on the way to the place that I got my suit, I stopped at one spot to like take a quick feel.
Okay.
I was like, okay, got it. This is some nice stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to get what I want now.
Okay.
And then after I picked out a wedding ring that I guess I'll wear for the rest of my life in about 13 minutes.
Perfect.
It wasn't 13 minutes, probably 7.
Even better.
I thought to myself, I should go look at one other store. And I walked in, hated everything immediately.
Oh, amazing.
I literally told the woman like behind the counter, I was like, I just transparently, I hate everything. This is beautiful stuff.
I feel like you wanted something really simple.
Yeah, it's not for me.
And a lot of like the male wedding bands they try and do a lot. Some of them.
So what's funny is I was talking to the person at the spot I ended up getting my ring at, and she said that when a man comes with either her partner or with like anybody else, oftentimes they get talked into buying something that's like a little bit more than what they would normally do if it was just them.
Right.
And she said it's like the biggest mistake. She's like, I actually think guys should shop for their ring
by themselves.
Yeah. If they can, like, if there's someone like who makes quick decisions.
Right.
Because I walked in and I felt, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Because I don't like rings. Mm-hmm. But I feel like try this one on. No, I'm not trying any of that shit on. Nuh-uh. The suit was as easy as it gets.
Yeah?
Yeah, easy as it gets.
Tell us more. Give us the tea.
Well, like guys, shopping with like for guys in suits, not anywhere near as exciting as women. Like there's only so many
So there's only so many cuts.
Well, like tuxedo or suit.
Because did you try on the double breasted that you were thinking?
I did. I don't have the body for it. The problem is it looks fine when it's all buttoned up and everything.
Yeah.
But the moment like you get a little bit more relaxed, it just falls. It looks like I'm wearing a curtain. You know what it looks like? I'm Caesar and I have my sash.
I feel like I've seen a few double-breasted that look really great. I've seen especially I feel like velvet ones for some reason. I've seen double-breasted look really nice.
Wow.
But I also have seen a few people, and they're probably not tailored, the ones that I've seen that have been like not a great vibe, and they kind of look like bathrobes because they cut across more. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the regular tux cuts a little more down, but this one cuts across.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing one guy, and it's because it was white as well too. It was a white double-breasted, and I was like,
like white suits in general. Quite a look.
I mean, listen, that's also just risky for the entire night.
I don't think there's any guy that I know that I would say, 4 hours of you eating, drinking, and having fun. What could go wrong?
Caleb and Cameron actually both in white, unscathed.
Well, good for them.
You know what though? Caleb did change into a bejeweled sheer tank top though. So
yeah. So I feel like I'm being kind of boring, but also classic.
That's great though.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel most comfortable in.
Yeah. I own this suit nearly to the T in a different color.
You'll feel so good in that.
Yeah.
Like you won't look back and be like, oh, I should have gone something crazier.
No, at all.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the difficult part was like, okay, what size do I get? Knowing that I'm going to try and not be this size soon and like be 10 more pounds heavier.
You're trying to gain 10 pounds in the short amount of time?
No, like after the wedding.
Later. Yeah.
Because when you, peek behind the curtain here, when you go to a spot that like you like, they keep your measurements like on.
Oh, on file.
So like when you look at my name, you look at everything I've ordered, and like my exact measurements. And like literally, this like the guy was like measuring me. He goes, "This isn't the right account."
Really?
Like I was like, "Oh no, that's me. I just not me anymore." And he's like, "Oh, this is very different."
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes. Yeah. Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
And then do you want to get new shoes or do you have shoes that you have already broken in?
All new.
Do you have to break men's dress shoes in? Is that a blister situation if you don't? Or
well, with our dance moves, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
The shoes actually are a little daring.
Whoa.
They're not daring. They're not daring. They're
you
just,
got shoes too?
Oh yeah.
Today?
Babe, new shoes, no shirt, new tie, new everything.
Wow.
And I'm even thinking about going back for an outfit change.
No way.
Yeah, like nothing crazy. Just maybe some little sweat. No, it's not the same.
What?
I mean, you only get married once.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do an outfit change.
I'm doing an outfit change.
So I was thinking that maybe I could.
Do an outfit change, baby.
I'm thinking about it.
If an outfit change calls to you, you should do an outfit change.
Well, there's this one very specific blazer.
Yeah.
With the jacket, actually.
Okay.
It might be velvet. It might be. We'll see. It looks like something that I'm going to wear once and then someone will spill all of their drink on me and that'll be it.
And that is what the dry cleaners is for. And we know all about the dry cleaners.
Where they go and they wash things better than you.
When they wash things better than you that you can't wash at home yourself.
God, we had no idea just how hot of a topic that was.
It is crazy.
Yeah. I literally went into the dry cleaners today and I couldn't help but think, Lauren actually thinks that they're just washing these clothes.
Not anymore.
No, I know. But just, I'm trying to
I have been enlightened.
No, yeah.
And also, so is a large part of the internet, might I say.
I will say, I think we all get we don't question something that's like right in front of us. And we all just assume that it is whatever it is that we assume.
Yeah.
And that's just the way that we live our lives.
That's
Like,
just
think
the way.
about the things that probably we're dead set on that are so fucking wrong.
Oh, I mean, I find a new thing every week. You're typically live on the podcast.
This is usually what we use this time for.
This is, right, is again an education podcast where I actually just learn.
Right.
Is what this podcast is.
So long story short, I, within a 4-hour period, am now ready for the wedding.
I am so happy for you, and I love
From
that
an appearance
you
perspective.
knocked it all out in such a short period of time.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my ADHD. I can't imagine having done that any sooner.
Okay.
I know that freaks you out, but like I can't imagine like being like, okay, got it. I'm gonna be about this size. It's in a month from now.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think the thing with the women's dress side is that the dresses get handmade by a lot of the designers. And so it's that portion of time that needs so much. So you order it in your closest size and then you go in for tailoring.
Well,
or like the seamstress.
That's the way it works for guys too.
Yeah. But I feel like cutting fabric and like piecing together a suit and versus hand sewing, beading across an entire thing and like the lace and the glitter and the beads and the, like there's just so many layers.
How many beads are we talking about here?
A few.
Okay. A lot of beads?
A few beads.
Okay.
A few beads.
Like, how long do you think it takes to like do a dress?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm sure days.
Right. And they're all
Days.
different. Like
What do you
the
mean?
suits, kind of all the same.
Oh, right. Just like based on the measurements.
Like there's variations,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
more or less like it's the same suit that they made last season and next season and the season after that. Like we haven't really like innovated on the suit
Totally.
like overall since it started.
Basically,
Yeah. I mean like some things.
We do our final walkthrough at the venue on Monday.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You also will be there.
You know what? I've been doing a pretty good job of reminding you when these things are.
We missed one meeting. Slip my calendar one
So on my
day.
calendar. So on my calendar.
But yeah, we're doing a walkthrough and we're gonna bring the dogs as well so that they can get a lay of the land.
Okay.
I just know in my DNA that a dog is going to do something wildly inappropriate while walking.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I just know that there's going to
think
be
it'll be Moose.
an untimely shit.
Moose is taking a shit for sure.
He also has excited poops. I feel like where he has like a one and done, one poop a day. But Moose, I feel like he's got like his mother has a little bit of an IBS situation, and I think that there will be an untimely poop at some point during the wedding.
What are you most nervous
sense
about
it.
wedding wise at this point?
Organizing you to lead up to the day.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Literally the stress that I live in on a daily basis.
Yeah. I think that we'd probably do best not to do another wedding.
I think so too. I think that I would be interested in not planning another wedding.
I live my entire life in the sense of like, I will get that done when it needs to get done. And then that is not the way that you exist.
And I get dragged along in the process until it gets done.
Right. Yeah. And if it doesn't get done, it's because it wasn't a priority to begin with. And I know you don't enjoy that.
And how fun is that for me? DraftKings Casino is bringing you the best classics like blackjack, roulette, and slots, plus exclusive games you won't find anywhere else. DraftKings is the hack we didn't know we needed. It's like turning your living room into Vegas, but with zero effort on the dress code and 100% more dog cuddles. You can play your favorite game while chilling on the couch, avoiding a smoky casino. Like, for real, what could be better than that?
Download the DraftKings Casino app now and use code WT9. New players get an instant deposit match up to $100 in casino credits when you deposit $5 or more. That's code WT9 only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccbg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One per new customer. Must opt in and make a minimum $5 deposit within 7 days, 168 hours of registering new account. Max. Match $100 in casino credits, which require one-time pay-through within 7 days, 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/new player offer 2024. I also just think that there's like that, you know, when we're not doing this whole wedding thing, there's a lot of things where, you know, you can pick up where I'm weak and vice versa. And this is not one of those times.
Not one of those times.
Yeah.
Not one of those times.
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
I'm going to have a great suit.
I literally promised the wedding planner today that I will pin you down after this podcast this evening so that we have to sign a contract and send a deposit for something on the last vendor.
Okay.
Pin you down. She said, oh, thank you so much. I said, yeah, Marnie, I got you.
I just don't think any of it's like all that like dire. I know that you disagree. I know. But like, I don't think there's any one part that's like so impossible.
The string quartet that you specifically wanted for all of the specific songs that you want to walk down the aisle to.
But like in a world where they're busy, you know how many people could play those songs?
I mean, in LA, yes, we were in great shape.
Thousands.
We're in great shape.
That's why I'm like, I can't take all that seriously. I'm sorry. I know it's stressful for like her perspective, and also it's her job to like get it done. I totally get it. I do. But like push comes to shove. Oh my God, they're not available anymore. Okay, let me pick up my phone.
If you guys knew when our wedding date was and when we were recording this podcast, I would have the Tillies rallying on my side.
I just want to point out that like I think that it'll all get done with plenty of time.
Because I've strapped you down to the couch and made you sign the DocuSign.
You could just sign it.
This is totally unrelated, but I need to know, there is a character.
Okay.
She's a real person, but she's a character. On the new season of Love is Blind. So will you pull up a picture?
Yes.
And I want to hear your honest thoughts on who you think her lookalike is, her celebrity lookalike. If you were to have to choose a single celebrity, whether it be an actor.
This seems like a trap.
No.
This is not.
Perfect way to tee it up.
Oh yeah, that's a great photo. Okay, so we've got Chelsea here on the right, a lovely sweet gal.
Okay.
If you were to assign a celebrity, singer, actress, athlete, politician, anyone, who do you think her lookalike would be? Like, you know, like I don't know, like who her celeb look like.
Oh boy. The answer that I was wanting to give is not the correct answer, I'm sure.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Nope.
There's another photo?
Yeah. It's not that podcast. I'm not sure.
You have to...
Babe, share with the class.
No, I don't.
Share with the class.
Okay, hold on. I don't know. I really don't. Why? Wait, hold on. Okay, so you just saw it right away?
Well, okay. So personally, I think Adele. If I were to have to choose one celeb, I would choose probably Adele.
Okay. Yeah. On the left. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the one on the left.
Yeah.
This season this is, I think, one of their biggest seasons. It's drama filled. It's juicy. I'm a little behind, but I'm so excited to catch up. But anyway, so Chelsea, claimed, and I feel really bad because I feel like the headlines really, really ran with her story, but essentially, like the clipped version is that she claimed that lots of people have told her she looks like Megan Fox. And so, like, do you know the whole concept of how Love is Blind works?
Hold on. Stop. I don't give a fuck about where you think you're going with this story. We need to stop right here. I'm sure she's a fine person. Yeah. She does not look like Megan Fox.
Okay, so I saw a TikTok where someone rearranged the proportions of her face, and honestly,
totally. I'm looking at the proportions that are
of
currently
the current
in front
face.
of me.
Yeah.
And she does not look like Megan Fox.
No, I totally agree. And so how the concept of Love is Blind works is that they are in pods and they're dating each other, you know, just with their personalities.
Right.
They can't see what the other looks like. And so the scream that her man scrumped when she told him behind like the pod wall that she's been told many times that she looks like Megan Fox.
She also didn't say Megan Fox. She said, "Oh, it's like MGK's like girlfriend or wife. I can't remember."
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think that that's fair? That's a fair comparison.
Okay, so in earlier seasons, they weren't allowed to talk about what they look like at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like at all. Like it was like totally banned. And in recent seasons, they've been like talking about, they'll be like, okay, so like what color's your hair? What race are you? And so they basically build this profile of what they, and it defeats the whole purpose, but they let it fly in little ways, which is hysterical. And so after they get engaged blind, essentially, they get engaged blind in the pod, right? Where they don't know what the other looks like.
So some dude thinks he's engaged to
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Megan's like biggest doppelganger.
And then they do a big reveal and they run and they smooch and it's a whole thing.
Has there been anyone who's describing or detailing their was W, C or whatever else?
Oh. No.
No,
but they will have conversations about like how freaky they are or like how often or how important sex is in their relationship, which I think is a fair conversation to have.
I think if you take, I'm a big believer in like weird and like when there's a limit that like everyone has to like abide by, right? Like there's a weird rule that doesn't usually apply, but in this one circumstance it does. Mm-hmm. I'm a big believer in like, okay, got it. Now you have to be creative.
Yeah.
I think it's totally kosher to not have to worry about getting an unsolicited dick pic. So you can ask some things. It's like if you asked a guy who is like a horny guy. Like,
in Love is Blind or just in life?
In a life, if you asked
Hang on. How did we get here?
If you asked a guy in life anything about his wiener,
yeah,
you're probably getting an unsolicited picture.
She's a W girl.
This, no pictures. It's safe. You can go as deep as you'd like. Nothing's coming at you.
Okay, wait. So you?
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
What do you?
I'm saying because you know that there's not any like weird, like you can't see them.
Yeah.
You can't like that's not going like that is not a possibility. So it's like you almost have to like double down on another way to discover things, which is I don't think that there should be some limits around what you may or may not be able to say about your member.
Oh, I think they probably are allowed to talk about that.
Does that make it to air?
Probably not.
Really? That's the juice.
I can't. Maybe there have been conversations. I'm not a huge Love is Blind super fan.
Can you imagine sitting in a room, not being able to see each other, and like trying to find objects that might be in the other person's room as well to
be like
to scale?
This is the scale.
Right.
I listened to the fucking most hilarious story time of this girl talking about her taking a 12-inch dick, and she was saying that she has measured the exact height of when her two fists are stacked on top of each other. She's like, so when I get to the scenario,
I'm sorry, what? Is that BS?
when I approach the ween, she knows exactly how big it is in comparison. She's like, I know exactly one of my fists is a 2.75 inches or whatever.
So she's saying that two of her fists with a ween head is 12 inches?
No, she's saying...
Is she a running back in the NFL?
That she can measure in real time.
Oh.
She's like, so then I know when guys have lied to me.
This sounds like girl math. This looks like when you're trying to figure out when we're going to order a piece of furniture that's very inconvenient to return. And you go, it's one of these. It's a
And it's my
shoulder.
wingspan?
It's a shoulder to chin.
It's my fingertip to elbow.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. And walks across
Maybe
the
this
room.
is girl measuring.
This is girl measuring.
This is girl measuring. Anyway, I was like, wow, that is really actually smart.
I actually don't really think I would have any idea how to like measure without like, I feel like I have no idea like how actually the dimensions of something out of context. Like, I don't know if I could like see a penis on another man and be like, I know how big that is.
Right. And so now, if you knew that your one fist was 2.75,
Want me to find out.
all you need to do.
Next time I'm in a YMCA locker room. Okay, I've got a theory I've got to test out. Okay, and so this was on TikTok?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
this
I was just like, well, that is good.
This is just public for everyone to check out?
Quite, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was like, that's just so smart.
I just, do HR people not have TikTok?
No.
Okay. I don't believe that.
No, I don't think so.
Can you imagine like that was brought up, like the last interview before like a big job?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I would say I'm resourceful.
I think I would just see myself out.
I was like, you know what? It's been great meeting you. I'm going to head out.
I am a creative thinker. You need a problem solved? I will solve it with my 2.75 inch fists.
Oh boy. What's next?
Okay, again, my life is just TikTok. I have TikTok brain.
Okay.
If we haven't already concluded that.
And our TikToks are different.
And our TikToks are incredibly different. So so TikTok brain to me means something different to you.
Yes. I'm learning how to wire a relay, specifically low voltage currently.
Perfect.
Yeah. And honestly, TikTok's delivering. It's delivering.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
So there was this girl that went viral for having this this list, okay, for her and her friends when they go on road trips because they've been friends for so many years.
The amount of times that like a good story starts with, there's a girl with a list.
Yeah, there's the girl that has like the reasons not to have a baby list. There's a girl who
I think that everyone should have that list.
That list like has some crazy freak things on it though.
Well,
like,
I just was in general.
that might be like fear mongering a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's so long now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's like it's got to be over 500 things now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like you could probably convince anyone at that point with that many things.
Like, in moderation.
Yeah. Like it's not just like, oh, my vagina ripped my asshole type of thing. It's like crazy shit. Remember we talked about one of them actually, is that one of the babies pooped inside the mom before it was born and she got toxic shock.
Yep. And now I remember that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
That's great.
so welcome.
That's great.
You are
What's
so
this
welcome.
one about?
So anyway, so her and her friends have been friends for a really long time. And so when they go on road trips, like you're not going to ask what's your favorite color, what's your favorite TV show, because like those are questions that
I Spy.
Yeah, like those are like level 1 and 2 questions.
Right.
Right. These are level
Like this is the questions you ask when you've talked about everything.
when you've talked about everything.
Right.
Exactly. And so I feel like we are just
Literally,
made for this
This is
list.
what you ask when like you would ask the question, but you already know the answer to their color.
or this is the question that I would ask when I'm kind of already in REM at night, but I do still want to chat with you, but
Okay.
I am kind of asleep. And then I mumble and ask you what kind of deli sandwich you would be if you had to choose.
And then you flinch.
Yes.
And oh, sorry. And then I say, oh, were you in a dream? And then you've already fallen asleep again.
and then I'm gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how that normally goes.
That's life. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is this list?
Okay, so anyways, there's a ton of questions on this list.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just pick a few little random ones. There's literally 80 questions, but we don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna pick some of my faves.
Okay.
Do you get in the shower face first or do you turn around?
What the fuck? Who?
This is what I'm saying. These are level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What in the Australia is walking in backwards?
No. Oh my
What do you
God. When you're in the shower, forget about getting in. When
Okay.
you're in
When
the,
the
shower.
water hits you, is it hitting you in the face or the back?
Face.
Okay, that's the answer.
Yeah.
You're not walking in backwards. That's a hazard.
That's what I was thinking.
That is a hazard.
I mean, honestly, like they need to they need to have more to live for.
I also am face.
Are there back people?
Oh, you guys, I didn't know that people spend the majority of their shower facing the wall until like a week ago. I mean, facing like
Facing the water?
Facing the water, yeah.
You're a back person?
Oh my God, like literally the whole shower except for like maybe 10 seconds.
I'm not entirely sure that.
Yeah.
Bold statement. I'm not even sure my back gets wet every time.
Oh my God.
I would guarantee that there have been a few showers in my life where there are parts of my back that don't need to be dried.
That is so funny. That is
Yeah.
one of the funniest things you've ever said.
That's depressing.
Okay. See, I just feel like you learn so much about a person with these road trip questions.
79 to go.
Oh my God. Okay. If you were an actor, would you do nudity or no?
Yeah.
Wow. Weenie out for the world. Come on.
I mean, like, if you're going to be an actor,
Yeah.
you got to commit.
Really? But then everyone's seen your weenie.
I feel like you should be a little bit more down with the fact that it would be okay if I was seen naked by the world. Not like really? You would be comfortable with seeing that? This is a tough call. This is a difficult one for me to swallow.
What do you mean?
You're like, yo, you would be comfortable being naked?
Okay, I think that's unfair when I know how much, actually, when the world knows how much you hate photo shoots. So to even think about how much
Photo
you hate
shoots aren't
being
video.
in front of the camera.
I don't mind video.
When you're clothed.
I don't mind video.
That's actually more true.
I don't mind video. I hate photo shoots. I don't mind video.
That is kind of true.
Yeah.
Regardless, that was still kind of shocking because you're not like a really out there kind of guy, you know?
I think you've just never met me the first 28 years of my life.
So that is incredibly factually true because we hadn't met.
Right. I think like if you had, you'd be like, oh, got it. You just got tired.
I'm so glad I found you when you were tired.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're too tired for that. No, like, I would have looked for the camera for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what dieted me, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I would have looked with my penis out, but
right.
That would not have been a problem for me.
Okay.
At all.
Love that for you.
Would you?
Depends how I looked, I guess.
Go on.
Like, I would not be mad at if I did, like, also, I'm just an awful actor, so this will just never be something that comes to fruition.
You can't live in the uncomfortable state, can you?
Yeah, I also hate lying, and I don't like pretending. I don't like
That's
any of
half
that.
of
Yeah,
acting.
exactly.
Right.
I'm just not cut up for it. It's not my DNA. But if my body looked banging, I wouldn't be mad at like preserving that on film.
Right. Like, I would have loved in my 20s to have like 2 good sex scenes.
Whoa. Okay. I was more thinking like me on a beach type of situation. You went for the sex scene.
But like, when do you see full penis? Never. Like,
did you see Saltburn?
no, I did not see Saltburn.
We need to just do a whole episode of Jeremy reacting to Saltburn, I think.
No. I did see Minx though.
So many penises.
A lot of
So
weens.
many penises.
A lot of weens.
So many weens.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's your least favorite smell? Yours is vinegar.
Yeah.
Yours is vinegar.
Yeah. I would take a fresh moose shit over
Yeah.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
A little offensive towards moose's shits, but okay.
I know. That's just
Okay.
how low vinegar is on my list.
Okay.
There's something about it that is it's putrid to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. It literally it scars your innards. I'm so sorry. I hated that as well. Mine is an air freshener, like a gas station air freshener when I'm about to get into a car where I can't roll the window down for a long period of time.
When we
I
get
know
into
that's
an
a
Uber.
very specific
No.
scenario.
There's something about when we're about to for Jeremy, and I open that door and I look up and I see that little fucking Christmas tree and I'm like, oh God.
my God.
Because I know my night's now ruined because your night's ruined.
Oh my God. It makes me so car sick. It makes
Yeah.
me so car sick, so violently ill. There was on our trip, our drive back from the Airbnb in Tulum on the Bachelorette to the airport. We were also in one of those like little Sprinter vans that don't have windows that you can open. And I forced myself to fall asleep because I was like, I will be so sick by the end of this trip.
I mean, the fact that like you're just one
Christmas tree,
dollar store
gas station tree,
air freshener away from like the day being ruined.
Oh my God, it's awful. It is like a true weakness.
Yeah. No, like
Because
that being your kryptonite is
brutal.
unfortunate.
Absolutely brutal. Okay.
These are great.
Yeah. Ooh, are you a spoon, a fork, or a knife?
Fork.
I'm a little plastic spoon.
No.
If anyone was wondering.
Whatever. If you look at the smallest one that's currently there,
Yeah.
she wants to be the next smallest.
Right.
I'm a knife. Or no, sorry, a fork.
A fork?
Fork for sure. Yeah.
Spiky guy.
No, I think I like get to the point.
Pointy man. Okay.
Wait, Show, what are you?
Ooh, I think I'm a spoon.
A spoon?
I
I think
feel
that
like
a
you're in
spoon
your
can do everything.
knife era though.
Hold on.
Oh,
How do you plan on eating a steak?
well,
with a
I don't
spoon?
eat steak, Jeremy.
Well, sounds like the spoon can't do everything.
Well, everything I need a utensil. If I could only have one utensil for the rest of my life, it'd be a spoon. Okay,
spork is the answer.
That's
for
a
sure.
fake answer.
Yeah.
Though.
And honestly, if we could have a serrated edge on one, that'd be great.
On the spork.
Should we make that right now?
Wait, that is a thing.
Yeah, that's for sure a thing.
Yeah, fuck me.
What's your favorite memory from middle school?
None. Leaving, graduating, being done.
Middle school.
I literally
Is that grade 7, 8? What does middle school consist of?
7, 8, yeah. Like 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, because so I think some public schools, it's 2 5th grade, and then 6th to 8th grade is like a different campus, and then 9th grade you pick up for high school.
I went to a school for grade 1 to 6, a different school for 7, 8, and then high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory?
From middle school?
Yeah.
Okay, not my favorite memory, but one that is quite memorable is I saw my first helicopter
Oh.
on a school trip. We
It's
went
always a school
to
trip.
Quebec City, and we...
Wait. Hold on. It's Quebec City, not just Quebec?
No,
No, oh God. Okay,
different place in Quebec.
In Quebec.
It's
Good
like
enough.
Mexico City, you know?
It's like Mexico City. Yes, exactly. So we went to Quebec City, and the hotel rooms were in that shape where there's windows that all face inside, and there's like an atrium in the middle, so you can see
You even did it with your
across the
Yeah.
hall.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. And so there was a guy who is now married and totally living a normal life who was just windmilling his wiener from across the atrium.
And first thought.
I was like, wow, bendy. Truly. That was my first thought.
I mean,
Wow, bendy.
I think that there's something to be said about there's a time in everyone's life when they see their first helicopter.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like it doesn't matter who you're looking at,
Yeah.
they've seen a helicopter.
Right. That is really crazy.
They've all seen a helicopter. Yeah. Like every woman you've ever met has seen a helicopter. Yeah.
Your favorite memory from middle school?
Woof. It sounds depressing, but I can't think of a thing. Okay, middle school, I would say, you know what? This is wholesome. Riding a bike.
Okay.
Like riding bikes with your friends.
Oh, yeah, that was quite wholesome.
Like to get to the next area or like oh, we'll do it ourselves.
We'll just go there because we're on our bikes.
We
Yeah.
don't need to ask
And
our
we're close
parents.
enough.
And like that was like the last era of riding bikes.
Of riding bikes.
That was probably the most like memorable thing for me.
My last era of riding bikes is when I smashed my windpipe on top of the bike handle. And so that's my bike memory. That's where I go.
Have
so.
you not ridden a bike since then?
No, I have.
No, we rode bikes.
Yeah, we've ridden bikes.
But like, I don't think I really have picked up a bike to ride it since getting a license.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you that the last day that I played video games, like by myself voluntarily,
Right.
was the day before I got my driver's license.
Yeah.
And since then, it hasn't happened.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
And I am a lucky woman for it.
But also like, I wonder what the license, me having the ability to just like get the fuck up and leave, like stopped me like from becoming
Getting
or doing.
into. Right. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 80.
7.
Okay. Shit. Jesus. This is the deli sandwich question. No fucking way. If you were a deli sandwich, what would you be? Ham and cheese croissant.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say croque monsieur. Croque monsieur. Croque monsieur. Croque monsieur. Yeah, ham and cheese, but in French. Melted.
On a croissant.
Yes. Like flaky bread?
Yes.
Like kind of greasy?
Croissant.
Yeah. I'd be for sure ham and cheese.
Me too.
Or just the salami without even the bread. Just give me the Genoa.
Hang on.
Straight to the face.
Okay, I was going to say, hang on. We're venturing away from the ham and cheese if you're
No.
going salami.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I stepped outside of the box.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I was like,
just make my own spin on the
hang on a
question.
second. I just want to make sure that we know
Okay.
that there's no salami on the ham and cheese croissant. Okay, got it. Okay, last one. Choose one more number between 1 and 80.
11.
Scroll back down. Okay. Ooh, this is a great question. I think we I'm sure at some point in 177 podcasts we've talked about this. But if what would your death row meal be?
You know, I want to say like filet and lobster, like
Yeah.
the classic.
You can have lots of things. What would your spread be?
But like, if I really was gonna have like one meal and I wanted to like make it like a simple, just nostalgia,
Yeah.
I'd have some chicken noodle soup and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Really?
Just go back to being like a child for a moment.
Wow.
Just, you know, peace out. Remember what it was like to have simpler times before I committed mass murder or whatever.
For some reason, that is so unsettling to me.
What do you mean?
Do you agree, Sho?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Scared of that.
I'm on
I also
fucking
am
death
scared of
row.
that,
I'm
yeah.
about to be like killed legally. And, like no one's in the wrong for doing this to me. I don't think me having the itch for a fucking Crustable is all that weird.
No, it's so unsettling. I don't know
Crustable?
No, it's not. It's just like sad. I don't know.
Sad.
Like, oh man, like that's all you want.
It's not a not sad situation. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
But you know what would for sure happen? You know how those cases where like they try and put somebody down
And it doesn't work.
That just happened this past week.
You know that would happen with me.
There's a dude and so like
well, he's dead now. But
no, there was two different dudes who were at the same time, one in Texas and I can't remember the other state. But they couldn't find a vein and they couldn't do it. It was like 8 different nurses tried to.
But they like didn't inject him?
They tried.
Oh, I'm saying like he should be dead now. Like
so that's what happened to this other guy. They tried like 3 different methods. They gave him the lethal injection like 3 times. None of them ever worked. And then they had to get the state to like approve a new method that then did work.
Damn.
Literally, there's somebody listening to this going, firing squad. Oh.
Yeah.
You know that was legal in Utah up until not that long ago?
Yeah.
Like not that long ago. Actually, there are states where it's still legal. They just don't do it.
Right.
Like it's still technically a solution.
It's just like so fucked for the firing squad.
This is a crazy way to end the episode.
Well, you know,
like, who's going to bring it up?
I also have my death row meal to talk about.
Okay, good.
It's much better than Jeremy's unsettling.
But firing squad, not everyone has like real bullets.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's just so fucked that you have to share the trauma of like, was it
but
your
apparently
bullet?
You know.
I'm sure you know. There's kickback when a bullet comes out, I'm sure.
Well, there's kick. Anyway, yeah. So what's your death row meal?
Okay,
Wait, hold on. 2 questions. What's your death row meal? But before that, if you were to be on death row, what would you most likely have done to be in that position?
Probably like set a zoo animal free or something.
But like set one that was like never actually going to leave, and like you went and like got Tank, the fat tiger, and like set him free, and he was like,
Tank is living a great life.
Right? No, I'm saying like you would find one that was like, I think I'm good.
Yeah, it would probably be something animal related.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
My guess.
Okay.
I had a political answer, but I won't share that one.
Okay.
Back to my death row meal. Okay, so we would do for sure. I think.
Who's we? We ain't doing anything.
I would have a root beer float, A&W root beer.
Diet or regular?
Regular.
You're crazy.
Oh, are you kidding? I'm about to die?
You're crazy.
Fucking load me with sugar.
Okay.
It would be an A&W root beer float, a glass of champagne.
Oh, okay.
Probably, honestly, a little bit of sparkling water, if we're being honest, to wash it all down.
You'll be going to the bathroom a couple times.
Okay.
Lukewarm sparkling water.
And then we're going to do the...
once again, there's no we. It's just you.
We're going to do...
There's no one else.
There is a very specific teriyaki steak from my favorite Japanese restaurant in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada.
And they would love to be known for having the steak sauce that they've made flown out from St. Catharines to Los Angeles because nothing compares. Because Lauren, the like serial animal release person, requested it before her last fucking meal.
Before the last meal. It is called Amakara, and it is fucking incredible. It's my favorite restaurant in the entire world. So I would have that steak and honestly their tempura.
Okay.
And then maybe a little miso soup. And then I'd also have a caramel cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, so we're getting multiple stops in.
Are you kidding? This is death row meal. We've already gone to A&W. Of course we're doing multiple stops.
I get it. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah.
And then I would for sure have some kind of butter noodle.
God, you're even like high maintenance on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? It's not going to be easy to kill me.
Well, I actually...
Easy to kill me, but not easy for the way, the journey to get there, not easy.
You're like lethal injections. Like, hey, just sleep tonight on this not comfy rock. No blankets, no nothing. Just...
You can take me before that night.
Yeah, you would find a way.
You can take me before that night.
I genuinely think that
I'm not done.
You don't have the stomach for this. Like,
yeah, but if you just take a little bit of everything.
Can you imagine going out with a tummy ache?
That's fine. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, what else?
Okay, so we've got the butter nudes, we've got the miso soup, the tempura, the amakara steak, the root beer float, the cheesecake, the champagne, and I think that I might want some like a balsamic glazed bressie.
Oh, I'm out. If I wasn't out before, that would get me out.
Oh, and a lobster tail. Of course.
I think this meal does come to like $96 with the lobster tail.
And the lobster tail. I think that's it.
Can you imagine reading that list like back to back and just having to think about, that is somebody.
Oh, but then also like, what about eating like your last favorite candies or like chips?
Sure. Lauren, I think that the smorgasbord you just described.
So then, okay, hang on. I'd like to add some all dressed Ruffles chip to this order. And then also a crunchy bar. The sponge toffee chocolate bar.
It's just crunch.
Crunchy.
Oh my God, we can't get into it right now.
No. There's crunch that's got the Rice Krispies in it.
Right.
And there's crunchy that's the sponge toffee.
There's like
it's
6
Canadian.
people that know
Canadian.
that.
It's Canadian and
there's 3 people that know that.
UKian.
Well, okay. On that note, I'm thrilled that you're not going to be
To die.
euthanized.
This meal does sound flamo though.
I literally can like hear you complaining on the way to like the
Afterlife.
yeah, like you're going out
Wherever I'm
and
going.
like everyone's like, let's speed it up, let's get it going.
And I'm like, does someone have a Tums?
Like you put that on the list.
A Tums and a Pepto for the way out as well too for me in the afterlife.
Well, if you're from Latvia, we love you. If you're not from Latvia, we also love you. Everything else, Lauren? just silent.
I was thinking about my meal. I was like, I'm kind of hungry now.
Oh my God.
I have to go pin Jeremy down to the couch to make him sign a wedding contract. Goodbye.
Guess what I'm not going to do? Sign shit. I'm kidding. I'll sign it. Bye.